I read Wuthering Heights in class, and the book, I don't have that much to say because I'm not much of a reader. I'm more of a watcher. Like I can't really I have to I have to see it on the screen or something. I mean, that makes me look bad. Like I'm not much of a reader, but I have to admit I don't really like reading that much. I mean, I do read. There are books I really like, but it's hard for me to get into some books. And Wuthering Heights, like it took me some time to read it, and I would have given up on it because I had to read it in English class. But once I got past a few pages, like I had to admit I was really interested in this book. And the book, there is there's a bunch of reviews on this already, so I can't really say anything else that hasn't been said. But the book is really good. It's what It's a good way to put it. It's what Twilight is trying to be, yet succeeding where Twilight fails. Where like Twilight has a bunch of what Twilight's trying to do. It's trying to be like a dark gothic novel, but the things it's doing is more failing than it is succeeding. Like you have the main character who's always perfect, doesn't only has like one flaw, and that's his love for Bella. And whereas like Heathcliff has like he's a gothic hero, but he has like so many levels of things wrong with him. Like he's vengeful, he loves Catherine, um he does things that are unimaginable, and yet it's fine to him. So you're kind of trying to picture what mindset he's in right now. You don't know his past background. You don't know what he did during like there's a part in the book where there's a time jump where it goes from Heathcliff and everyone else from little to when they're growing up. You don't know what he happened to him. And then there's Catherine, who would be compared to Bella, and Catherine is also like it's more complex and layered, whereas like Twilight is just like, even though it tries to put up a bunch of these like complex storylines, it comes off as flat. Like each character is flat, each storyline is flat. And I know I'm comparing it to Twilight when I should be talking about Wuthering Heights, but the copy I have, this is the copy I have. I have my backpack here. The copy I have, uh, um, okay, I don't have it on me right now, but the copy I have says Edward and Bella's favorite book. I mean, everyone is comparing all these great love stories to Twilight and giving Twilight unneeded credit. I mean, it's maddening because like there's no comparison. Like Wuthering Heights, it's it's complex, and it makes you think about what's going on. It's like even the narrative is complex. Like it's not actually a straightforward story. Someone telling the story. It's like someone listening to someone tell the story. It's that kind of complexity to it. And there's sometimes like other characters come in to tell the story. Some characters might mess up, some characters might not know what's going on, so they can't really tell the whole story. And there's like a whole bunch of time jumps because like there's two narrators at the same time. And then like yeah, I'll admit, like, I know where the Twilight references are coming from. I mean, why everyone's mixing it together. It's a dark gothic story, but so is a bunch of stories in the library, so don't know why everyone's doing these comparisons. But Twilight aside, the novel itself, I really do like the novel. There are some things I don't like about it, like I don't like the second half that much. I mean, the pace kind of slows down when it introduces young Catherine and what was his name, and Linton and what was it was the dude who fell in love. Oh, Harriton. There you go. And it kind of like slows down, and it's still a good read, but it slows down. And yeah, I mean, I really don't have that much to say. I mean, it's like there's a bunch of reviews on this. It's one of the greatest novels ever. So, other than that, I got nothing else to say about this book.